So unprofessional.
Oh my god.
Wait, how we get here? My whole world is upside down.
Mirrored as hell. Wait,
Dude, the funniest thing is you can't tell.
I know.
Like,
Guys, do you even know that we're in a completely different spot than we usually are?
so put for video reference last episode and this episode. Spot the difference. I'm not saying I'm doing that in editing. I'm saying you do it in your own lives.
Do it yourself.
I'm not doing that.
It even feels better sitting over here.
Yeah.
Like things have really
You
changed.
just feel good. A lot of things have changed. Segue. Jaden is beautiful and she is. That's the thing that's changed. I was just sidebarring.
Well, you're ugly.
You want to stand on that one?
No.
I'm gonna remember it, like when you called me annoying when I was just having fun.
That one I meant. This one I did.
Yeah, and guess what? You called me annoying, and then you guys took what I was being annoying with, and you ran with it for my lolly. I want my lolly.
Okay.
My lolly.
Okay. But that was the only way that you would stop.
And then you took my thing.
Only so often. Don't worry, you're never ugly.
What about the other thing?
Also,
No
I
comment.
guess I'm beautiful now all of a sudden.
Now, Jaden is beautiful. You, I just realized your outfit right now. You look like mom just got home.
I did just get home.
Mom just got
I'm
home.
covered
beautiful,
in I'm covered in juice, Erewhon juice. I drank some and it spilled and it was all over my mouth and I wiped my sleeve. Yeah.
Jaden and Madison think everything is either a napkin, a paper towel, or toilet paper.
Madison worse though than I.
You both get down with anything, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of things have changed. You guys might tell just by my natural go wherever it's called, go. My aura. I'm on meds. I've been medicated for a week and a half, and wow, this isn't even a brand deal with Big Pharma. Pfizer hasn't reached out to me. Johnson & Johnson hasn't reached out to me. I'm doing this of my own free will. Holy cow. The way my life has changed. It's crazy. Except I have been pretty lazy. But that's just me getting used to actually
That's you
relaxing.
being able you saying I've been pretty lazy when you work like a crazy fucking job and do X, Y, and Z for everyone and everything, and then you for once get to relax. It's not you being lazy, it's you doing what you deserve.
Wow. Your heart's changed too. I think the sun has shined upon us. And we're getting good. They're playing the freaking guitar. Both of the cats. Dylan busted a chord on his guitar, and now they're playing with it.
It's never over.
Dylan Buckley. So meds are crazy. I got diagnosed with severe anxiety, which is just a made-up thing liberals have when they get scared to order their latte at the counter. Right. Real men just get angry and start punching walls. They get mad and they kill people.
That's why we hung up the Raggedy Ann and Andy, because Morton punched a hole through the wall.
Yeah, I punched a hole through the wall when I was just not regulating my emotions. Yup, sorry, I'm a man. I might be a gay man, but I'm a man at the end of the day, and I still have my natural instincts.
I posted, thank God I'm not a man. Every day I wake up and I'm so glad I'm not a man. And Morgan was like, me too, kind of.
Yeah, I'm just like effeminate. No, I never want to be one of those people who
think that you're not a man.
That and like those straight guys who like wear a big baggy pant, a cropped t-shirt, and like a scarf, and they're like, I'm a lesbian. No, the fuck you're not.
My boyfriend's a lesbian.
No, he's not. I hate to break it to you. No, he's not. That's still a man. And I never, like, when I see that, I'm just like, why don't boys be boys?
No. Boys, just be boys.
Just be boys. No, I like, don't try to take like womanhood's nachos. Have your own nachos. Yeah, boyhood nachos are fucking shit. They're bad, but hey, that's the cards we were dealt. Anyways, I'm medicated. I'm on anxiety meds, and I hope that I notice in this episode when I am editing it that I am not blinking to every single word Jaden says, because that is something I noticed I do.
You blink to all my words?
Every single word you would say, I would blink. And it would piss me off. Like, I would look at my eyes and I would like it was like one word would go into my eye and I blink and capture it. and then another one would go and I blink and capture it. They're going crazy on it. That's the best thing that's ever happened to them.
Frank's laying on his side and they're playing together as brothers. Oh my God. Sorry, continue.
So yeah, I would blink and capture your words constantly, and I would notice that when editing, and it would really, really piss me off. But I think it was just because every time we'd record, I'd be so anxious and antsy to like, I've got to say something. I've got to say the thing. No, so things are good. I've been sleeping really good. I realized that when I was sleeping as if there was a bear sharing my room and I'd have to be ready to defend myself at any given moment for my whole entire life. And I would wake up tense and sore. My body would hurt. And I never shared this with the podcast, but I did have an H-Roy downstairs for over a year and a half. But it went away with my medication because my whole body was just a tense ball that it was making me tight and whistling 24/7. We moved the couch and now I was freaking out.
It's laughing.
Literally, they're like, damn, I like this podcast. I'm going to subscribe. Dude, why did it get squeaky all of a sudden?
I think it's because it's touching the wall and it shouldn't be touching the wall. I am sobbing. That was like, oh my God, you know how Zara Larson said she doesn't have an ab routine? She just laughs. That's me and you.
Literally. I'm like, that's how we get body tea for the Instagram post.com. But let me just say, seriously, if you guys have the means to just have a meeting with a psychiatrist, do it. She was trying to recommend Lexapro to me once again. I've been on that before, and it made like my life one of those like antidepressant ads, but it was like the gray before. I was like, when does my life turn into color? And I'm like playing in the flowers and smiling. Didn't happen. It was the gray before when I'd be in my house like this.
Right.
It's been really awesome. I've had the ability to relax for, I feel like, the first time in my entire life. Because I've been dealing with just severe like knots in my stomach 24/7. And I think that comes with like a lot of like being brought up extremely religious, just the year of realizing things. But I felt like if I felt bad, I was good. Because if you feel like you're good, you're probably a bad person. Like you were raised, because I was raised to always feel bad, always be apologizing every single moment. At any given moment, I'm probably committing a sin, even like
you are.
I know, innately. Because I'm gay.
Because I'm gay.
Because I'm gay, question mark. I had been brought up to feel bad 24/7, and feeling bad was almost an indicator that you were on the right path. If you're feeling bad, you know you're working on things and you're wanting to change and you're wanting to be a better person. And if you're just feeling good and you're feeling good about yourself, you're conceited and you're like not looking objectively at your life and who what your character is. Right. So now I feel like my stomach's been unraveling because it was like, and now it's just like this.
Oh. It was sucking on itself?
Yeah.
He has been in high spirits. What?
Can you say that with with a little more happiness for me? Jaden's exhausted of me.
I'm just really tired. I had a really long, fun day today.
Whatever. Jaden refuses to come to my room and do it anymore.
That's not true. I've been in your room a lot recently. Three times.
I'm gonna start keeping a timer count of how long I hang out in your room versus how long I keep in your. You know what they say about a relationship? It's not 50-50. It's 100% and 100%.
I don't have to come in your room as much because you come in my room so much.
It's
Maybe
brighter
if you
in there.
didn't come in my Even if you didn't come in my room so much, I would come in your room more.
Maybe we can make a deal that will I go to your room in the daytime and you come to mine at night.
Okay. I like that idea.
Jaden went to Phoenix.
Oh. I want babies.
You go to a small town for one freaking week and you come back trad.
I want babies. We know this, okay?
Mhm.
But everyone always asks me, does your nephew make you want babies more or not so much? And love him to death. I love that child with every inch of my being, every ounce of my body. I am happily ready to wait. I just, God, like my sister is just like me. She loves to rest. She loves to have a nap. She loves to have a show, whatever. Luckily, her child has now kind of turned into the type, like, he'll just come up right here and lay with you and watch but you have to watch his shows. That's the problem. And his favorite thing right now used to be the Lorax. The thing is, I love the Lorax. I can't watch it for probably another 10 years because of how often I had to watch it with that boy. But now his favorite movie is The Rise of Gru. Okay.
He likes a lot of movies with evil characters.
I know, because he's the villain.
He's the villain. I always say that about him. I also love him with my entire heart. But that is a grown man
He is.
inside behind those
The picture of him
eyes.
standing.
Jaden sent me a picture of him, and Carson's dog is like, here's a picture. This is the bathtub right here. This is like the toilet right here. And then their dog is standing like this.
Up on the bathtub.
Up on the bathtub. And then the baby is like this.
He's
butt naked.
Oh, but he has his shirt on.
He's
No
Winnie
pants.
the Poohing, no pants, downstairs, everything to the wind. He's like this, hand on the bathtub, other hand right here, and he's just peeing on the floor. And it literally looks like a drunk guy getting home from the bars. I've been saying for a long time, he is an investment banker, and if he's pissed, it's because his day trading, his stock is down, and day trading did not go good that day.
Yeah, he is like a real boy. He's a real man. But anyways, it's a lot nicer that he likes the Rise of Gru, because that in turn just means he enjoys the Minions and all of the Despicable Me movies. So like there's
a lot to
so
pull
much
from.
more.
Yeah.
However, I watched each one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Rise of Gru, all of them. Each probably 5 times each over the span of me being home. So again, now I could go 10 years without watching. And I like the Despicable Me movies a lot. The first one's best.
That sounds like a nightmare. I'm sorry.
But yes, I am so totally okay with waiting to have kids for, I'll start thinking about it maybe in 5 years. I just like, oh my God, I love to rest. I love to watch what I want to watch. I want to scroll on my phone. The night before we were about to leave, it's so funny because Carson's always like, yeah, Presley's been like, he sleeps through the night. Like, I don't know what's going on. Because every time we're there, he's like awake during the night. I'm not saying she's lying, but I'm like, are we disrupting him so much that he now can't sleep? He has FOMO. I think.
He just wants to hang out.
He just wants to hang out.
I was that kid. I would have such bad FOMO as a kid.
Me too.
I literally would not go to fall asleep until everyone else was falling asleep. Even if I was put to bed at 8 and everyone was up until like midnight, I would be tossing and turning until I know the fun was done.
I still just always think because my parents would have parties all the time and get all turnt city, and in the middle it'd be like 3 a.m. and you'd think that the night was over, and you'd hear red wine.
Yeah.
You don't know.
They'd hear Red Robin, yum, and they were filming a commercial for Red Robin.
What the fuck?
In Tucson.
Red wine.
And then you'd go out there and you'd be.
I'd go out there and then I see my parents throwing the cigarettes out into the ether because they didn't want me to know. But yeah, I had a lot of fun In Phoenix, I love going home and seeing, well, I guess that's not really home. Well, that's where I was born. It doesn't fucking matter. I love seeing my sisters. My parents did come up and see me and Dylan. My parents haven't seen Dylan in a while, so that was nice for all of us to hang out. And I was with my best friend from home, Cece. Her and her boyfriend have just recently broken up. We were hanging out, and then she was like, I gotta get out of here. So she literally hitched a ride back to LA with Dylan and I and stayed with us for the weekend. And I had so much fun, and I miss her so much. I love her so bad, and I like wish so badly. We've been friends for like 10 years, and I wish that she lived here so badly, and I really think that she's gonna do it.
Really?
I think this trip also just kind of, and me and Bailey were like, girl, like, you just gotta.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're thinking about it. And then her mom, I think, or maybe it was her sister, and I was like, also, she's like an engineer, okay? She's a woman in STEM.
Mm-hmm.
Mama's got it, like that. And it was like, dude, you just need to be, like, applying to jobs, and if you get a cool job, then move. Move.
Just do it.
But also, if you feel like you get something that's really great, and you still don't feel like it's right, you can say no. You don't have to, just because they give you a job offer doesn't mean you have to take it.
Then they're standing behind you with a gun. Now walk into the cubicle.
Oh, I also can't believe she does that. Anyways, proud of her. Love her so much. But yeah, it was fun. And it was sad because Morgan was working the whole weekend. And then oh shit, I got to tell you something before I forget it. Guess what happened to me today?
What?
So Madison and I, we went to go pick out our outfits for Coachella at Stod. And
fucking whatever. Coachella or Nochella episode part 2 coming soon.
Morgan.
Yep.
Morgan.
I'm just going to be working away, making the butter and the bacon.
You're always doing that.
I'm like this.
Ew.
And I'm like this.
So, right. So me and Madison were doing that. And then, so we're far away. We're on Melrose in fucking West Hollywood, as far as you can get from my house, basically. Park the car. Get out of the car. I pull my key out of my bag, which should have been my first wrong sign because I just got out of my car. Why is my key in my bag? Lock. It's not locking. That's so strange. Whatever. I say to Madison, there's nothing valuable in the car. It doesn't matter. We go inside. We're inside the Sod store for 2 hours because we were just like having such a fun time. Get in the car. I'm holding my key in my hand, and I open my car, and I hear ding, 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 which is the sound it makes when my key is in the ignition. And I look in my hand. I look in the ignition. I have 2 keys. I left my key in my unlocked car in the ignition for 2 hours in West Hollywood. Nothing happened.
I think that's
I'm a lucky girl. All good things come to me.
It's because we rung our bell.
It's because we rung our bell today.
Yeah. Well, I did that. No, we did that before. I don't know what happened today, what time anything was.
You rung your bell a bunch. So that's what happened to me, and I am a lucky girl because what the hell, but then again, if somebody stole my car, even if my key was in it, does that still count as my car being stolen?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so
it doesn't.
I kind of wish that.
Well, I have the deeds to your car.
Well, then maybe they should, because I just found out that my car is worth $3,800 and I owe $14,000 on it, which is insane because I've been paying it for 3 years. And
I'm not. You checked one thing that said it was 38, right?
Two things, two separate things,
Oh.
and I said that it was in better condition than it is. Penny, chip, napkin.
Yeah, they're giving her a penny, chip, and a napkin for her car.
So and then the
you
wording.
Can bring all those 3 to the bus.
The wording of one of these was so funny. It was like, how much do you owe on your car, right? So I put that in. They give me it was like 14,000 something, right? So insane. Also, by the way, I drive a 2011 Mini Cooper. By the way, it was $18,000 when I bought it 3 years ago. And now it's worth $3,800. Here, this is your offer. You give us $10,000 and we'll take the car off your hands. Are you ready? Do you want to sign? What? No. So I just have to pay off my car and I'm fucking keeping it because what the hell? And then I'll start a new lease or something. We can
just put it in the living room on the bookshelf when you're done with it. It's that small.
It is that small. Madison and I driving today, I hit a giant bump, but in any other car it would have just been like
Yeah.
Mine was like,
No, literally, you flip upside down. You're hitting your heads on the windows and the wall.
Madison was like, holy shit, you really can feel everything in this car. I was
Yeah.
like, I know.
I described it as like a Chef Boyardee on wheels.
Yeah, a can on wheels.
Yeah.
I was getting gas today.
Like, you guys know the commercial of Chef Boyardee where the can is following people?
That's me.
Accurate to size and what's actually happening.
I was getting gas today. Got the gas. I'm pulling my car out, and there's a car parked in front of me at the pump in front of me, and then the gas station itself is on the right. So I have this like little area to squeeze through to get out. I'm not on my phone or anything. I'm fully driving looking. And I didn't think I was that close to the car on the left. Didn't think I was that close to the gas station. I'm pulling into this little space and almost hit the girl on the left too. Like, fully, keep in mind, like he said, my car is so small. And I lit my windows down, and she was out pumping gas, and I was like, oh! And then I kept driving.
And you went to another gas station?
No, it was after I had already gotten gas.
Oh,
but
okay,
I was,
good.
ooh! And then I thought maybe my tire popped or something.
They may say I'm a dreamer.
I was having an interesting car day today. I shouldn't have been driving, and I did drive. Madison and I were gone for like 6 hours. It was too long to be out of the house with all the things happening. But like I said, I'm a lucky girl. Didn't sideswipe that girl's car. Didn't get my car stolen, even though it kind of would be better for me if my car didn't get stolen, right? But then everyone's telling me that they wouldn't give me what I owe on the car. They would just give me what the car's worth, which is apparently $3,800.
But then you say emotional distress.
I'd be like this.
I'd give you the money. I was thinking recently, because I've always had like a thought about my car and like the cleanliness of it. I like to keep my car a medium dirty. My window smashed literally just from rolling it down. There was a rock in the door and the pressure shattered my passenger door. And I think that plus like having like a tasteful amount of garbage and like things laying around in my car.
In the
boobussy.
Boobussy.
Yeah, the boobussy too is a natural diversion for anyone looking at my windows to be like, oh, this
is like a nice.
Yeah,
like
this.
He's got nice stuff.
No, they're like, oh, this stinky, gross person.
They're not going to think you have nice stuff because you're stinky and gross.
Yeah, and they're like, I'm not going to even break into this and risk going to jail over the trash. Like, why am I going to go through the trash? They don't know that underneath the trash, there's treasure. But that's also not true.
They can just go like... they can just go like this in my car.
They can literally go like this. You see if there's anything. Nothing's in there. They're like this.
I'm inside.
Yeah.
Flat Stanley.
Like,
look at this picture. Look at this picture of Morgan's pants on his bed. Look what happened to Morgan.
And for that, I'm not editing it in. I want you to look like the fucking fool.
Please.
No.
You don't think it's funny?
No, I think what's funnier is that I'm not going to edit it in. You're going to look like the fucking fool.
It's a picture of Morgan's pants on the bed, and it's hilarious. It's like his room is completely empty.
They made me small and also flat and also gone.
But he doesn't want to show you because he doesn't care about you like I do.
I care about you all deeply.
DM me on Instagram if you want to see it.
I did have a thought recently.
And tell me your least favorite thing about Morgan, and I'll read it to him, and I'll whisper the bad affirmations into his ear at night while he sleeps.
You do that already, but it's not working because I'm highly favored and divinely protected. Literally gag it.
Right.
I remember that we did get a DM of someone asking for something. Oh, yeah, because Jaden mentioned breaking up. Everyone's breaking up, me included. I was 2 days on anxiety meds, and I said, I don't want to do this anymore. I just don't think it's right for me. And I walked out of my relationship. Oops. Yeah,
all love, though.
Yeah, all love, though. It was genuinely the smoothest, easiest breakup I've ever had with anyone. In the last 8 months, I've broken up with 3 people. 2 people I wasn't even officially dating. Because how do you break up with someone who doesn't do monogamy? And then another one was someone that I had hooked up with, and then I was like, let's just be friends. And then that had to be a breakup of some sort. and then they eventually maximize their weirdness together in the future.
I also have really bad news.
What?
Me and Dylan broke up. I'm just kidding.
And he's moving in. It's about to get real awkward.
Guys, I wouldn't be here if Dylan and I broke up. I would have to take some time away, and because I'd be in my room like this.
And I'd be in here alone with a blow-up sex doll of Jaden.
No, I'm an advocate for, like, take your time to grieve, but, like, you got to get back in at it. You really, like, you can't. Yeah. You're going to let, like, I love Dylan so much, and genuinely, if we broke up, like, I would be shattered. However, do not let a man make a fool of you. Do not let a man take your whimsy and your career away. All right? Literally.
With my breakup, I was just realizing that there was something missing. And it was like one of those things where I'm not the type of person who, especially in relationships, if I feel like something very big is missing, I'm not going to wait around
for it to
show up because I am a person that would like to be in a relationship and think that when I'm with the right person, I'm very happy and like in it as fuck. But I just felt there was something missing and I wasn't going to wait around for that to randomly appear because I just, like I've said in the past on the podcast, I never want to be in a relationship that is boring, makes me boring, isn't like interesting and like makes me excited about life. But yeah, me and the guy, we talked. It was a very, very good breakup, very like healthy, immature, and we were just like, well, we can just like chop it up to and like, oh well, shook hands.
But he knew that Morgan was breaking up with him. He brought his stuff.
Yeah. Well, it was because he asked me to go on a date that night, and I said, "Hey, any chance? Hey, any chance you could just swing by my house and you talk?"
I'd be like this. If someone sent me that text.
I know, I would be too, but I'm on anxiety meds.
I'm going to make everybody else anxious because I don't feel that way anymore.
No, I was still really anxious. My stomach did hurt. But yeah, it was like, I'm feeling kind of weird about relationships of sorts now. Just because I'm a very big romantic and I love love and I really do want that. But it's just like my last iterations of it have been really, the last one wasn't like tainted, but the last before that were like really tainted, weird iterations of love and like relationships and just not healthy and not actually like a care for the other person. It was very much like a care about oneself. And I'm really wanting to take a little break, a breather, step back from all of that bullshit because I just need my new relationship with my anti-anxiety meds, and I'm going to go to bed with them every night.
Yep.
And no one else. Or maybe not. Who knows? Someone DM'd us. I'm going through my first breakup ever. Was in a woman-loving woman relationship for 3 years and was broken up with randomly without explanation. And your episodes have helped me so much at keeping me distracted. I need an episode about heartbreak, moving on, and like finding joy and hope. Thank you guys for being such lights and brightening up my days. First off, girl, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
We love you.
We love you. And wow, gay relationship breakups really can do a doozy. And let me say damage. Because I was in a relationship my first ever relationship was with a man. Well, obviously, Morgan, you're fucking gay. But 4 or 5 years ago. And we were together for 3 months. I was fully like, I love this man. I'm going to spend my life with him. Yada, yada, yada. He broke up with me out of the blue. Oh my God. I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to see anything in color again. I don't know if my life, I don't know if I'm going to remember how to laugh. I'm not going to remember the joys of life.
That was me after he who shall not be named.
A gay breakup really can take years off of your life, and I can only imagine the pain that you're going through, being that was a relationship of over 3 years. Mine was also a breakup with no explanation. My thing is, you don't need explanation from them. If they don't care enough to sit down and have that conversation and explain where they're coming from, and they don't have that respect for you, you have no need to search it out for closure, because it at the end of the day won't be closure, and they're just not a person that you should be with because they don't have the consideration to make you feel good about the closing of that chapter and ensure that you can move on. It's like it's kind of selfish and cowardly to not at least help give the other person closure, that person being you. So in my opinion, don't seek out the closure. They're kind of showing their character with how they went about that. And really, the hardest thing is you got to take time to rest and feel out how you're feeling. But also, you got to push yourself to hang out with friends, go out and do things, even just being outside and sitting in a park and laying. You can lay there, just gets outside of your house every so often, as much as you feel you can muster the strength.
Mustard.
What about catch up the strength?
Yeah, closure's not real.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
It's like not a real thing. Yeah, I always thought like, I don't know, I feel like anytime I've ever been like, oh, but I need closure, it's like, and then I have what would be the closure conversation, it's like,
That made me feel worse.
I don't feel any better. Oh, wait. Yeah. Genuinely, this is going to be bad advice, but I've been saying this a lot lately. What has always helped me? Time. Yes, of course. Time heals all. Once I start to have a crush on somebody else, I feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Say that I'm horrible. Say that I'm horrible. Sure, do it. But, like, I think that there's a certain amount of time that goes by, and you start to feel a little better. The days start to look a little brighter. But then, God, once you have something else, because the thing is, if you don't have a crush on anyone else, anytime you're going to be thinking about somebody else, it's going to be that person. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not saying go date somebody else, go hook up with somebody else, but just like, even if it's even if it's just like a harmless little, like, you're not going to do anything about it, but it's like you're looking at somebody else in that light for the first time since that person, it's like, oh wait, I do have the ability to be with somebody else, to like see somebody else like that.
You're taking your energy back.
Yeah.
And
like,
diverting it.
It's not even about like not being able to be single or be by yourself. It's just more like, okay, they're not the only person in the world. They're not the center of my universe.
You're taking your power back.
Yeah.
And you're not literally, it's damn hard. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm a very, like, when I really, really, really am in it, and I like someone a lot, boy, does it take me a while to move up on and over that. But like when that happened, I tried to go the route of like, just gonna try and go hook up with someone and get on over it. And then literally I felt like I was having Vietnam flashbacks of like their name, their face, where they're like all this random shit when I was hooking up with someone. And I was like, I need to be by myself for a moment. Yeah,
you can't. I've done both. I've done the like waiting and the not waiting, and you gotta wait or else you're gonna end up crying in somebody else's bed. Yeah. And it's like really awkward for everybody.
Be like, no, this just always happens.
I have something to say.
Go on.
It's not about breakups.
Okay.
Are we finished?
I think so. You can let us know if that was helpful or not.
I'm really interested in buying a freeze dryer, but it's $1,700. What do we all think? Because today I spent $30 on apple chips, on freeze-dried apples.
You think that you're going to make that money back? You're going to be tired of it in a month.
I will have never been tired of freeze-dried anything. Strawberries, apples, blueberries, peaches, apricots. Oh, my God. There's one at Home Depot, $17.95. One on Temu for $175.
When Temu is selling it for over $100, that's when you know it's crazy.
That's when you know it's really expensive.
Yeah.
There's one one at Target for $129, but I just like that if it's $1,700, one being $100, like, it can't be right. It has 2-star reviews, guys. Because here's the thing. No, I'm serious. All this time, I probably have spent like thousands of dollars on freeze-dried fruit. You know how often I'm like why was I drinking it?
Yeah. I'm like, you're like thinking freeze-dried fruit or juices.
Freeze-dried strawberries. Like, I buy bags and bags and bags. You know how expensive freeze-dried fruit is? It's because the freeze dryer is $1,700. They're trying to make their money back.
When you guys
I'm
see
going to
that,
sell you guys freeze-dried fruit.
no, that's what I'm saying. When you guys see that we have a pop-up cafe in the backyard of our house of Jaden selling.
Because I'm in debt from buying a freeze dryer.
At the beginning of the episode, she talks about how she has to owe $14,000 on her car, and now she's going to get a $1,700
I'm not actually going to get it. What is that? Well, guys, guys, I there's no way I haven't talked about this on the podcast before about how I'm going to win the lottery, but that whole, if I win the lottery, I won't tell anyone, but there'll be signs. that will be the sign. And I'll have the big Lilabo candle.
The big one. You're gonna start a company called Jaden's Berries.
Who wants to donate to my GoFundMe for a freeze dryer?
With everything happening in the world, please divert your
seriously
attention
to the freeze dryer.
To the freeze dryer. We need it.
I really am curious about whatever. But after I had spent the $30 on the apple chips at Potluck Grocer, which I love so much, I was walking and when you like don't see that there's a step and you miss a step and like you really feel like you're gonna fall down far, but it was just a little bit. I was also wearing wedges, but I had walked and I didn't see the steps, so I was taking a normal step, and I like the way that my leg went down, I genuinely felt like I like tore something like in like my vertebrae.
Yeah, it like feels like you hyperextend.
Yeah, in my back though, it's like my back is still all sorts of fucked up. Dylan's been wanting to get a lymphatic drainage massage, which I think is interesting that he wants to do that. I don't know, like
he wants someone to be touching his V.
Yeah, he wants to cheat and he wants to feel skinny. So he can go do that and do cheating more. Yeah.
Dylan, you want to go cheat? What?
Do you want to go cheat?
I guess kind of. He asked if he wants cookie.
Dylan, come here real quick. Why do you want to get a lymphatic drainage massage?
Is it because you want to cheat?
No, it's for my TMJ.
That's in your face. You want a lymphatic drainage massage in your face?
Yeah.
Where do
you don't want them touching your V?
I don't want them touching my V.
Well, why don't we just go to Face Gym?
What's that?
It's a it's a place where they just do like a facial massage. Like why they probably aren't going to do just face. You don't need
They've done it. I've seen it.
You don't need a lymphatic drainage. You need the muscle like.
What you guys
no, but people actually do that. People do facial lymphatic drainage, and it really helps with TMJ. I looked it up.
What you guys can't see right now is Jaden is puppet style ventriloquizing Dylan, and she's got his making him talk.
What did you say the other night? You did the same thing.
I didn't say anything. Dylan was just standing there, and I went like this. Because you were talking, and then you like
was looking at you like a crazy person.
And then you like kept like walking, like moving to the side. And I was doing it when you were talking.
That's all, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dylan.
Thank you. He's the looniest tooniest.
If you were going to cheat.
Because you wanted to be oiled up, rubbing down all over your V.
Cheat. I think you said cheat.
Oh.
I would love some cheat.
No.
I'm going to do some yoga after this. I want to do headstands if you want to do them with me.
I'm going to put the laptop on your butt while you're doing downward dog.
I have to edit. Yeah, guys, Camille's here too, but he set her up with a program.
Yeah. Camille came over because she was working in our area, and I haven't seen Camille in literally God knows how long.
She's the busiest woman who ever was.
Literally, I have her location. I still never know where she is. And she came over, and I proposed to her that me and Jaden were going to record, and I'd turn on a program for her in the living room until we were done, and then we could officially kick off the hangout. But I do have to edit at some point tonight or this morning. No, it has to be this night because we're going to the beach tomorrow. But segue to the beach. I went to the beach last week with Madison and Paris, and first off, we were having a wonderful time. We went to Will Rogers. That's like Gay Guy Beach Central. And then here comes this nasty old motherfucking bag of a person. Genuinely looks like he's wearing a Spirit Halloween mask, but it's just his face.
Wrinkly? Just like leather?
Leather, disgusting, jutted out chin, pervert. He had a camera with with a lens the size of my torso. And he was taking photos of girls in their bikinis. He was taking pictures of Madison and Paris, and they flipped him off. And then he was like, yeah, do that again. Was taking pictures of all the guys.
I would have went over there and smashed his little camera.
He was taking pictures of all the guys in their Speedos, and they're like...
He was a double pervert.
Yeah, he was bisexuals. They're the perverts. He would like, people would like be swimming or going to the ocean. He'd like be taking photos, and then when they turn, he'd like...
Why didn't you defend their honor and smash his camera?
They like said something to him, but also I couldn't tell if I was gonna like cause a scene because some of the gay guys were like playing into it because gay guys love to have just randomly they don't even care if the old man's probably joiking it into his gross little pants at night. But I was getting really annoyed and really frustrated, and yeah, so there was a pervert on the beach, and if you go to Will Rogers and you see a gross old man that looks like he's
smash his camera.
Yeah, he's wearing a spirit Halloween mask. That's not a spirit Halloween mask, and that is just his face. The beach was really, really nice, and we are going tomorrow.
I went to the beach too when Cece was here, and since I got tattoo removal not that long ago, I was still scabbed up, and I still kind of am. I was still scabbed up, and I'm better now. But I still am worried about scarring because they look kind of like scars now because they're just like really freshly unscabbed. And so I will have to do this again, but I wore Band-Aids over it so that I wouldn't get any sun. And of course, I tan very, very quickly. And I came home and took off the Band-Aids. Band-Aid marks all over it. I was the fool, and I still am the fool, but it's like, it's going away, but I'm going to redo it again tomorrow. But I would rather look like the fool and have the Band-Aid marks than have the scars forever.
That's true. Scars are forever. Band-Aid marks are just for, sometime.
Yeah, just for a little bit. But yeah, I had the most incredible time at the beach too. And the day before we went to the beach, we were at, park?
She did because they went to Santa Monica Beach.
And it stinks over there.
Not good.
What's that park? The Reservoir Park. I was at Silver Lake Meadows, and we laid out our blanket and took the nicest nap. It wasn't too hot. The sun was shining. Everyone was hanging out with their friends. And Cece just keeps saying over and over that she loves to see people with their friends. She's like, it just brings me so much joy. Especially she was like, when I would be with my boyfriend and we'd be walking around and I'd see a group of girls together, I'd be like, oh, that sucks. I wish I was with my girlfriends right now.
Oh, yeah, that was a main reason I also broke up with my boyfriend was when the time is right, when I know I really, because I have an issue of like knowing if I really like someone or not, or like if I play a game of I'm convincing myself I don't like them, or I like them so much that I'm convincing myself I do like them. I never know where I actually stand or how I actually feel. But I think my basis can just kind of be, if I want to hang out with you more than I want to hang out with my friends, then I like you.
That's how you know.
No one has really... Because every time I'm like seeing someone and I'm not like super...
Why wouldn't I just hang out with my friends?
I'd rather like... I'm fulfilled in every area with my friends. Oh! Every area.
Wow!
But no, that's my basis of relationships for the future. If I want to hang out with you more than I want to hang out with my dearest, darlingest friends, then we've got some movement.
Then we have a problem.
We don't have a problem. We have some movement.
Then we have a problem.
Well, then you have a problem with me.
Because I want to hang out with Dylan all the time?
No. We're losing track.
I love my boyfriend and I love my friends. And my friends love my boyfriend.
Well, no. I think that's the beauty of being in a relationship where you actually, like, you are kind of supposed to want to spend more time with your partner than your friends because you're in love.
Yeah.
When you're in love with someone.
I had to take a night away from Dylan because we literally live together and I see him 24/7 and he didn't do anything wrong. I just like needed some space. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Cece's. And I was there for the night and I woke up in the morning. I was like, can't wait to see Dylan. Girl.
Yeah. I'll have that feeling.
You will have that. Well, I think we should media now.
Oh, one last thing about my meds. I've been on gabapentin. I call it Gaggy.
Gagapine.
Gaggy bend over. And everyone's like, "Oh, my dog's on that."
Oh my God! Wait, my Carson's dog. Jordy's
Everyone's
on
fucking dogs on it. And my psychiatrist thinks I'm a bitch. That's why they
Jordy
put me
is on it, and it
on the dog
helps
pills.
him. He doesn't shake anymore. He had such bad anxiety, he would literally shake all the time and like lick his paw a bunch, and now he's fine.
It's ridiculous.
That's so funny. To
I'm on the
put that
dog
together.
pills.
You are on the dog pills. Woof.
Because I have that dog in me. They gave me Gaggy Penton because I have that dog in me. Yeah.
I want to go first. Guys, I have to talk about the Harry Styles album and I don't really want you to ask Morgan's opinion on it because
Listen occasionally.
he has to listen to it because I listen to it all the time. Madison and I were having a conversation about it in the car, and she was like, if you want to listen to, Madison's like writing for people that she doesn't really give a shit about, and I love that about her. She was like, if you want to listen to she said Harry Styles makes pop music that's like a little more elevated than like your actual like pop music, and like people who want to make the cool fucking music, they make the cool music, but there's a reason they're not that popular because it's not for the masses. And like if you want to go listen to that music, that's fine, go listen to that music. But like there's Harry Styles and there's fucking Taylor Swift. Like it's like they're there. Just if you want to listen to them, whatever. I was like, thank you. Period. That's not period. Mm-hmm. And I thought that Morgan would enjoy the album because it's just fun and happy, and like God forbid you smile a little bit, right? He does not like it. And Dylan had to listen to it. Oh my God, I feel so bad. We played it on the way to Phoenix. We played it on the way to Phoenix. No, we played it on the way back from his show. Then we played it on the way to Phoenix. Then we got back, and then I made everybody watch One Night Only in Manchester, the entire album. Plus, oh my God, he fucking performed for the first time in like 8 years From the Dining Table, which is my favorite Harry Styles song from the first album, which is his best album ever. I just genuinely also think it's like one of the best albums. God, I love him so much. That album actually is like unbiasedly really good album. Sorry. That was, anyways. I can't stop listening to this album. It makes me happy. I've been having such a nice time listening to it with the windows down. And I'm just like, DJs don't dance no more. Dance with all my friends. Respect your mother. Exactly. And I've just been having a great time. Even Cece. Cece doesn't really like pop music. She's not a pop music gal, and she loves it. And I just think that you need to open your horizon. That's really all for my media because
that's it. I need to open my heart.
I've just been having so much fun. It's really all I've been listening to. Oh, and I've been listening to a bunch of Hannah Montana because
here it comes.
Here it comes.
It's right behind me, isn't it?
But I'm always listening to Hannah Montana.
Yeah. Here's my thing. I do like a couple of songs from it.
I like some of the Gaga songs.
It's just like an artist that big, they get so big that for some reason, sometimes the material loses substance. I don't want to be beat up. I don't want to be taken to the hill.
I'm going to beat you up.
I don't want to be put on the cross.
And I'm going to post our address so that they can, yep.
So they can come into my room and they can beat it up. I don't need to have an opinion on everything.
I agree. You don't.
So for my media, first, I've been playing this game called Cult of the Lambs. It's very funny, very fun, very interesting. Basically, you're a lamb that was about to be sacrificed, and then you make a deal with the devil, and you have to run your own cult and free him. Hey, guys, I was in a cult. I'm allowed to play this game, by the way. And
by the way, for
music, I've been listening to Jaden got me has released my inner Jesse McCartney, and I've been listening. I've been listening to what's her name? It's so fucking.
It's like the best Jesse McCartney song ever. If you haven't heard it,
ever. Get Your Head Out by Jessica Pratt. Black Country New Road, Two Horses. When we were coming back from the beach the other day. Every time you go to the beach or you go to a land of water, a body of water, you have to listen to Malibu by Miley Cyrus on the way home. Incredible. for movies, I don't think I've watched any movies. Me and Madison watched The Princess Diaries last night.
So good.
So good. And when we were watching it, I was like, I don't understand why they didn't do a movie about her mother and father and their relationship. That would have been such a good movie. Because like they talk about it in the first movie about how he like had to give up being a father to his daughter and like being in a relationship with her so that he could like rule Genovia. I'm like, that would have been such a good movie. You hire two, like you get two hot actors and then they're like in fucking, I don't know, whatever set. I was like, why didn't they make that movie? Genovia. Why didn't they make that movie? That would have been a hit. And they should have. Princess Diaries is such a good movie. And we were also talking about how like in those older movies, they'd leave the filler in and that would make it so much better because it made it more human. Like
movies and TV do not need, everything doesn't have to be like,
yeah,
like God, just.
It was more human. Anyways, that's
all, folks.
That's all. We literally love you so much and we'll see you next week. And we're sure of that. And we promise to.
We're sure, we promise. Love you, bye. Guest episode next week.
Oh, yeah, guest episode next week. And we're saying it here, so we're held accountable, so we don't forget.
We won't forget.
We don't forget, and
Love
we're like...
you. Bye. Bye.